Hi Capricorn, how are you? This is a reading about your current energy with your romantic counterpart, with the person who is most prominent on your mind, Capricorn. So tell me, how does Capricorn feel towards the person who is most prominently on their mind romantically? All right. Eight of Cups, Five of Cups. Capricorn, you're moving away in grief. You are emotionally abandoning a situation that caused you sadness, loss, and grief. Maybe there is some guilt. Regret. Tell me more about this situation. How does Capricorn feel towards their romantic counterpart, towards the person who is most prominent on their mind? Tell me more about Capricorn's feelings towards their person of interest. Capricorn's feelings towards their person of interest. The moon, yeah. Fears, illusions. Perhaps there was deception, not in all your cases, but yeah, it's about cycles and insecurity. Lots of insecurity. I see insecurity here. All of these cards indicate a heavy emotional toll. So you took a very heavy emotional toll in this dynamic, Capricorn. Tell me more about Capricorn's feelings towards the person that's on their mind the most. Page of Swords. You are trying to understand this situation. You're kind of, and you are not fully grasping it. You're not fully understanding what's happened, or what was on their mind, or why they operated the way that they operated. There could be a you might be spying on them somehow. Not necessarily spying, I don't like that word, but just looking them up. You know, sometimes when people talk about social media, they say, oh, this person stalked her profile, and that person just went and looked a couple of times. That's what social media is for, to check up on people, to take a look at what they're doing. It's not necessarily stalking. Stalking is obsessive, every single minute, looking at their profile, looking them up everywhere. I mean, that's what stalking is. Stalking is also like sending messages and constantly showing yourself up to that person. Stalking is a very heavy negative energy. So I don't associate this card with stalking at all. This is not stalking. This is just looking up a person. Looking a person up, that's it. You want to know what they're doing. So yeah, sorry, I went on a tangent there, but let me continue with your feelings. Tell me more about Capricorn's feelings towards their romantic counterpart. Tell me more about Capricorn's feelings. Oh my gosh, Capricorn, I'm so sorry. What happened? Eight of Swords, Nine of Wands, Ten of Swords, Four of Cups. Capricorn, you feel betrayed, hurt. I'm surprised there is no Three of Swords here. I'm really surprised. The World on the bottom of the deck. An ending. Something's ended and you feel it heavily. You are hurt. You were hurt. You felt either betrayed or just discarded of. You feel trapped. You felt like you could not move freely in this connection. You couldn't move freely. There was constantly an obstacle. And now you are just done with it. You're just done, and you don't even want to look at this anymore. You don't even want to look at this anymore. There's also a possibility that this person just rejected you at every single cycle that you had with them. And the rejection can take many forms. They didn't want to do something with you. They didn't want to act. They didn't want to cooperate. They didn't want to put much effort into it. So, yeah, this is very, very heavy. Every single card in this reading on your side is heavy. Tell me more about Capricorn's feelings in this situation towards their romantic interest. Tell me more about Capricorn's feelings in this situation towards their romantic interest. They have hurt me, so you probably have been hurt before. And this just piles up. It's like you can't take it anymore. Tell me more about Capricorn's feelings in this situation. Will this ever change? Why do I feel so lost? I can't talk to you right now. I'm scared of rejection. Capricorn, I'm so sorry. This is very bad. If this is not very bad, this is not your reading, Capricorn. But I feel like you were done with it. You're done with this. I can't talk to you right now, and Four of Cups. You're over it. Like this is ridiculous. All right, tell me about Capricorn's person's feelings towards Capricorn in this situation. Capricorn's romantic interests, feelings towards Capricorn in this situation. How does that person feel? How does that person... Two of Cups. They feel a strong connection with you. Even lots of compatibility here. What else does this person feel? You might be dealing with a Cancer. What else does this person feel towards you? Seven of Cups came out sideways. There might be options. There might be a lot of confusion. Poor choices. They made some poor choices. They feel trapped and avoiding issues. Lots of missed opportunity here. Procrastination. Lots of illusions. I feel like there were a lot of illusions in this situation. What else do they feel towards Capricorn? What else do they feel towards Capricorn? What else do they feel towards Capricorn? Capricorn's romantic interests, feelings towards Capricorn. The Empress, Justice in reverse. They are attracted to you physically quite a bit. They do like you a lot. There is a sense of compatibility here. These two cards indicate feelings and a sense of compatibility. Like they feel comfort with you. And nurturing energy. Nobody's pregnant, I hope. Well, I shouldn't be saying I hope. It's not a good way to say that. But might be pregnant. One of you. It's just my own opinions. Don't listen to my own opinions. They don't matter. Okay, so, and there is of course an injustice and imbalance in this situation. Clearly injustice and imbalance in this situation. It's a complicated situation. Some bad decisions have been made, or perhaps they feel like there is a sense of injustice, not just coming from you, but the whole situation just does not add up. It's a very confusing sort of energy. You might be dealing with the Taurus, Scorpio, Libra. Tell me more about this person's feelings towards Capricorn. 10 of Pentacles and the Magician. Looks like this person wants to manifest something long-term with you. So why does Capricorn feel so discouraged? Or maybe this is after the fact. Maybe this is what they started feeling after you guys separated. Maybe they want more from you than what you've been showing, because Capricorns usually, you guys have a very guarded sense of self. Like, you guard your feelings until it's too late, and then you feel like, okay, I should have opened up. I've dealt with a few Capricorns in my life, so it's a very nice, heavy, grounded energy you guys have. A lot of fun. Some Capricorns are a lot of fun. But you guys are super guarded. And you don't trust fast. You take your time. And you're constantly evaluating whether you should put into it or not. Which is actually very wise, but sometimes it creates a lot of confusion in another person. Like the person just does not know where you stand. What else does this person feel towards my Capricorn collective? Page of Cups sideways. Not sure whether to talk to you or not, to present you with their feelings or not. Lots of cups here, so there are feelings on this person's side. Quite a bit of immaturity. One of you might be younger, much younger. Some jealousy here as well. What happened between Capricorn and this person? What happened? Why is Capricorn why do they feel so defeated? What happened between these two people? What happened between these two people? A heavy burden and so 10 of Wands and the Hermit. A heavy burden of, this is a heavy lesson. Perhaps you are carrying the past too much. You're attached to the past defeats and rejections. And it's like a heavy burden that you're carrying, and there is a lesson in this. That maybe you should drop these heavy burdens and open up to a new beginning with this person. What else does this person feel towards my Capricorn collective? What else does this person feel towards my Capricorn collective? What does this person... You are so different from everyone around me. Painful memories. So judging from tarot, this person is not very much in pain right now. This person is in a very kind of like hesitant energy. They do have feelings for you, and they do want to manifest something with you. They feel like there is a sense of injustice here, but it's not as heavy as you. You are in a very heavy energy where you're just like, I'm done. However, they feel some pain as well. They feel some pain. What is the mutual energy between my Capricorn collective and their romantic counterpart? What is the mutual energy between my Capricorn collective, Angel of Love? So Angel of Love usually talks about the inception of love. So romantic, very nice, sweet, romantic feelings are possible between you and this person. Give me one more card about the mutual energy between Capricorn collective and their romantic counterpart. Capricorn collective and their romantic counterpart. Anxiety. Mostly on your side, some on their side as well. Yeah. Tell me more about the mutual energy between Capricorn and their romantic counterpart. Mutual energy between Capricorn and their romantic counterpart. Cycles. You've been through cycles here. I saw the moon there, so you've been through cycles with this person. It's been several things, several, cycles going. This is not your first rodeo with them. You've been through this before, and it's been really difficult. It's been difficult all around for you. And I can't stop focusing on this card. Like, you see how she's ruminating here? Just thinking about this, anxious, not knowing what to do. Tell me more about this dynamic between Capricorn and their romantic counterpart. Capricorn and the person who's most on their mind. Tell me about this dynamic. There is a sense of safety that you feel with them. Both of you feel a sense of safety, and there is a sense of relief. I feel like you are right now starting to experience some sort of relief in this situation. Or maybe you both feel like you're safe from this situation right now, that you're not talking, perhaps. Because I don't think you guys are talking. Give me advice for my Capricorn collective in this situation. For my Capricorn collective in this situation. Please, advice for my Capricorn collective. Keeping things to yourself can be difficult. Try not to overshare today. Still telling you to keep your things to yourself, and you're very good at that, Capricorn. So if there is anything harsh that you want to send towards this person, don't. There is no need for it. It seems like they have a lot of goodwill towards you. Maybe there was just either a misunderstanding, or you guys are just not on the same page. Maybe they're not on the same page. You might have dealt with Cancer, Gemini, Sagittarius, Gemini heavily here, Scorpio, Pisces, Pisces very heavily, Libra, lots of Libra, Gemini, and lots of water signs. So not much fire here. Capricorns, let me know if you resonated with this reading. Please let me know in the comments. I would love to know what's going on there, because you are in a very deep trenches right now, it feels like to me. And if you resonated, please give me a like. This will help me grow my channel, and we'll talk soon, Capricorn. Have a good day.